Whew. I'm going to give a little tour of the place. This is the main pool. The main pool, literally, it's so big. On Google Maps, it is shown like a lake. That's how big the pool is. There's a bridge, kind of carves the pool in half a little bit. It's a little gazebo on it. And the pool kind of wraps and kind of hugs the main part of the resort. Like so. I'll show you in a little bit. It's one of the smaller pool bars. Haven't tried it yet. Don't really know. This is our second to last day here, so I don't know if I'm gonna try it again or not. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have a good time. So we walk around a little bit. That over there to our right is the reserve. There's a little hut right here with the thatched roof. That's all part of the reserve. We are in the adult section. So there's a lot of seating area. There's a spa section. Pool also wraps around it too. And I carved this half off, or there's still kids that come in here though, but they kind of carved this half off here, technically for the reserve folks. Over here is the spa. I haven't tried that yet, but around the spa, it's a really nice seating area, kind of in nature, a little bit. It's really nice. This is, in front of me, it's the complex. So there's hotel rooms all around here. Hotel rooms that kind of go back here, back that way. It's pools, adult-only pools. I've not seen any adult-only pools are around here. Walk along this side here. This is one of the adult-only pools. So, and I've not swam in this. The pool in front I have swam in. So we'll go take a look at that. But they have some nice seating here. Yeah. Good evening.
How's it going?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Good. You filming on there?
Yes, sir. It's a 360 camera.
Oh, right on.
I just am going around looking at basically giving the tour of the resort. So, yeah.
Too, while you're at it.
Absolutely, absolutely, I will. Take care, you guys.
You as well.
So this is the pool right here. This is where I swam. So usually our parents swim as well. Again, seating really nice around here. There's another bar up here. People can grab drinks, mainly adults again. A little footy there. I don't know why there's a footy here. One of the clientele suggested to take a look at the moon, so we're gonna go ahead and do that again. So this is the beach. This is where I was at. It's where my family was at. This is the section where my family was. It's a little beach bar right here where we grabbed our drinks. But the seating here, is amazing here. you can kind of go under these little tiki huts right here, and these chairs are really big. So you can fit like 2 people in these chairs. They're super comfy. I really enjoyed being in these chairs. Very comfortable, very spacious. This is right here. This is the moonrise. Beautiful. The beach, I mean the property of the beach, kind of extends that way, so where the little thatched umbrella stands, and there's a blue flag there too. That's kind of the end of beach property lines. All the way down to the left, where those lights are, that's not our property. They're very bright lights. The moon's full tonight, so it's beautiful. The reflection of the moon onto the water. Very gorgeous. Very nice. We'll go back up. Kind of line these chairs up. These weren't here before. I think they were expecting a crowd. They were expecting a crowd this evening. There's a massive group that came in tonight actually. And I suspect the staff has been prepping for this group's arrival because there's a lot of people in this hotel. So it's not much at the reserve right now, but that's possibly going to be subject to change here. I saw a lot of people at the main part of the resort. It's not very promising. It's okay. It's okay. Back at the beach bar again. Wonderful place. We'll walk up. This archway has a couple of showers or wash your feet off when you get in. It's very convenient. Very nice. It's a towel section here where you can grab a towel if you need it. We'll continue to walk. We'll take a right here. This thatched hut here, I'm not really sure what this is. Because I kind of thought that was another resort. Or another resort, excuse me. I thought it was another beach bar, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's I think it's a excursion place. So you can get excursions. You can go look at excursions there. They have a couple of excursions listed there. So I assume it's for that, but I don't know. There's also a lot of paths here. They kind of bypass the pool, so you don't have to walk past the pools, which is kind of nice. Very submersive in nature too. A lot of palm trees, a lot of bushes. Really comforting. We'll go right in a little bit, but I want to show you, we'll probably exit right there actually. I want to show you kind of the main part of the reserve. It's a large pool section. You can see right in front of us, this is it. This is the large pool. I haven't been in it. I have not been in a lot of pools actually. But this is the large pool here. I have to kind of walk around here to get to like breakfast, lunch. It's a large pool for the reserve. Very quiet usually. Very sporadic amounts of people use it. I've not seen a lot of people. I've not seen it like horribly busy. But it's nice. They have basically it's like the same layout as the main lake pool, I call it. They have a swim up bar. The bartenders usually tend here. I don't know why they call it 90 degrees. But yeah, it's very nice. Very quaint. very, very small. I like it. It's nice. There's a towel hut to the left, so you can grab towels and drop them off to pretty self-explanatory. Take a left here, reception. This is where you start getting into the main area. So this all right here is all part of the central facility. So these rooms, so technically it's not connected. These buildings are technically separate, but they're connected by hallways and stuff like that. But this is kind of the main focus of the resort. It's the main area. Call it the mall area a little bit. This is where most of the action takes place. So we walk in, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll have different stores, different facilities that you can use. I use the gym quite often, so it's helpful to have a gym facility here. The gym facility is there. Very nice, very quaint. Actually pop in here for a sec so I can show you a little bit around. So right now it's not being used. This is a quiet time for the gym. It's not really much. See, but this is where you do like the cardio. This is the strength section. All of this really is strength. This over here too is strength. And you have cardio. So there's a few cardio equipment. There's a few bikes. There's plenty of treadmills, plenty of ellipticals. It's pretty self-explanatory. And there's restroom facilities as well. You have to sign in too, so that way you're not injuring yourself. So basically like a liability issue. So, yeah, this is another room. I'm not 100% sure what this other room is for, but this is for something. Then we're entering into the main atrium area. This is kind of like where the mall area is. So over here, you have some more space that looks like it's actually being used this time. So there's a conference going on here. This is the resort store, or the convenience store. They have a lot of stuff there. And this is the area where you can get coffee. There's several restaurants here. This is the Dominican restaurant. It's delicious. There's amazing food there. There's restroom facilities. There's the Kick Sports Bar, which is really nice. It's very nice. And there's a lot of fountains. You get into the center of the area. It's a lot of fountains. This is where live music is also performed too. So people play live music here on a normal day. You walk across. This is the main pool. Once again, it's the lake pool. And so, walk across here. Sorry. We walk across here. And there's more restaurants. Blue Agave. There's an Italian restaurant here. The steakhouse is here too. And then you go further down the hall. It's a wine store and a cigar store. So. Now we'll go to here. That's the lunchbox. So that's the main restaurant. So the reserve, we were in the reserve section. That's for the adults. So there was one of the restaurants that's for the reserve. This is the lunchbox. It's the main restaurant that the other people, the vast majority, go to for lunch. And sometimes for dinner, but of course the specialty restaurants are open for that as well. You walk down here and you look to your left. This is the Caribbean restaurant. So that's where the Caribbean restaurant is, or usually is. It's closed now, but that's where it usually is. There's more beach here. So, this area, I'm not necessarily as familiar with. I've walked through here a couple of times, but I'm not necessarily familiar with it. But I know that there's that the Circle Club is here, and that's a very exclusive club area for people. So that's there. Not 100% sure if we have access to it. I don't think we do. I think those are for members, but they have that. So we walk through the resort. This section here is mainly, it's a bigger section for sure. This is where families are. This is where adults that don't have reserve access, that's where they are. And this is also where the timeshares are. So people get property here and they stay here for a certain number of days, weeks, or months. And so there's pools here. This is kind of the similar layout to the reserve. There's pools here, there's towel bar here, there is a bar. I want to say somewhere, I can't remember where though. There's a bar. I really like this place as a walking place because this is easily navigable. There's paths that are pretty simple and easy to follow. It's a kind of a crisscross grid pathway as opposed to a kind of zigzaggy path, but I think there's more nature on the reserve side, and I kind of like that too. There's more nature on the reserve side. There's kind of more industrial, kind of less naturey around here. But yeah, there's these interesting pools too. Another thing I like is there's these interesting pools and long pools that stretch for a really long time, is what it feels like. But they're very thin pools, so not easy to swim. Let's just say side to side and crossways, but you can swim up and down. I mean, it's about the length of a 50-meter pool, I would say, maybe, if you were to count it. Not really sure. It does curve. So I guess if you go from here and down, say you don't go there, let's say you go there, and then you swim down, you swim back up. I guess you could say that that's about 50 meters. Sure, yeah, it's about 50 meters. I would say that. If I were to eye it. I don't have a measuring stick, obviously, but that would be weird. But yeah, so it's also these very interesting. So you can see that this path ends here, but then there's like backyard cobblestone paths. You just kind of cross your way up, and then all of a sudden you're in the main road. The main thoroughfare is weird because that actually exits the property too. So if I could literally walk, out off the property if I wanted to. It's also easier too because, kind of example, cars and small cars and buggies kind of drive their way down and back from property to property. So security makes it easier on security to get from one place to another. It's nice, and I do kind of like this vibe a little bit. So we keep walking down, and I'm not showing you as much of the left side of the resort because it's basically the same thing. Long pools, showers, towel stations. So basically the same stuff. But this resort is big. It's a really big resort. Very walkable though, I will say. Very walkable. But it's really big. It's one of the bigger resorts I've been to. The Ryu was on a smaller side, I would say. In comparison to this is massive. This is really big. But it's nice. I like it. It's been a lot of friendly people here too. Met a lot of really friendly people from all corners of the world. The staff has been really good. The clientele has from Americans like me all the way over to Brits and Spaniards. They've been very nice people. And then the staff, like I said before, obviously the staff has been wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So this resort has a lot going for it. But it can get busy. I will say that it can get very busy. Especially if you get into the main section. It's really busy in the main section sometimes. So you kind of have to be careful about that, especially when you're planning activities in the evening. You have to account for the fact that it can get pretty busy. Initially, a few days ago, they had, so this is the third day. This area right here was all it's all stage area. So there's a stage, there's a massive stage, there are chairs and tables. They were charging people hundreds of dollars for sitting in one of these chairs and tables. Well, funny story, kind of sad actually too. It started raining. It's the only time it rained. It's on the 1st and 2nd. Or no, 31st and 1st, excuse me. And so it rained a lot. And so they had to actually suspend or end the program in favor of having the program in the lounge, which I'll show you in a bit. They had to have it upstairs. Then stop. What ended up happening is everybody started going out instead of just going to the restaurant, or instead of going to the lounge. They ended up leaving and heading to the stage, and it started dancing. Staff talked windows there, and then they soon started making an enjoyable experience. And so we ended up having New Year's outside. It was a wonderful experience, wonderful time. So we really did enjoy it. Then we got to go out on the beach and watch the fireworks. That was really beautiful. So there's event centers downstairs. I told you that there was a wine station. There's a wine station. There's event centers all around here. This is a wedding picture venue, or a place where they get the wedding venue set up. This looks to be like another, no, this is the dining. Actually, this is the either a steakhouse or more private dining, actually, more like. So, oh, it's a hibachi. And then there's the cigar experience. And then there's more event centers down here, event rooms. That up there is the entrance, the main entrance. So you the car, your van stops there. You get up to the venue and you check in either in there or in but you actually end up going in and you check in up there. Now the thing about our situation, my situation, was you didn't check in up there. You checked in, we didn't check in up there, up to the main area, which I'll show you. We checked in at the reserve. And I'll show you where the reserve is. The reserve is up there. Before that, I'll take you to upstairs lounge. And this is where they also have entertainment up here too. This is an area where the place. They have entertainment up here. It's called the Ginger Lounge. It's a lot of chairs, a lot of seating. Me and my parents, we like to congregate there for dinner. So, a little bit of a fun fact. Voila. So we'll walk past the Ginger Bar and take us to where my crew, my family, likes. So this is another private venue. There's a lot of private venues here. This is a very big group-oriented resort, for sure. So we keep walking down here. That's the executive office. That's where people work, the executives work. So we walked all the way down this area right here, which is technically, I think this is part of the reserve. I want to say this. Don't quote me. This is, I think, where the executives work. The resort, it's where they work. And so we'll go walk down. Hear music. Sounds like a fun vibe. So we walk down, keep walking. Voila. And this is where the reserve is. This is where you would check in. If you were going to the reserve, this is where you would check in. Yeah, had to sit down here. We had some food. And then this is where we would check in. We would introduce ourselves to the concierge. And this area is open until about 11, usually. 10 or 11, give or take in between. And they have two restrooms here. And so also, this is the entranceway to the reserve. And then they take us to our rooms, they take us downstairs. And then they would take us to Sante, through Sante. Sante is the area that is one of the restaurants here. It's the Mediterranean restaurant. So there's some specialty restaurants here, one of which is Sante. And Sante is a is a Mediterranean restaurant. That's the reserve exclusive restaurant. It's really good food. We're going there actually tomorrow for our last day. It's been wonderful. The staff there are excellent. They're very friendly, very outgoing people. But but there are other restaurants. So one of the restaurants is a steakhouse in the Italian. Is this? So one of them is the steakhouse in the Italian restaurant. A couple of them. There's a Caribbean restaurant, which has been really, really good. And then there's Flora, which has been excellent. So there's been a lot of really good places here. We haven't tried the Italian, and we haven't tried the the steakhouse, just in large part because we could just, and a Mexican, that's right. Just in large part because we can get that food anywhere in the world, and anywhere in the U.S. So we would like to try something a little more authentic. So that's why we chose being here. So we'll go into my room, show you what my room looks like, and then we'll wrap it up here. I think that will be good. I hear some movement. I don't know if that's from us. We'll see. Go in. Hi. Hey.